Hi, welcome to Kindred Spirit Readings. This is for Sun, Moon and Rising. Let's begin, Leo. The road ahead is going to be a very confusing one at times, and so it's going to be extremely busy for you. You've got a lot of stuff that needs to be sorted emotionally, physically, and this is regarding your career as well. You're being given the opportunity to work over the Christmas period, so this is coming up for you in the next few weeks. This kind of chaotic energy, if you will, it starts now. So it's going to be extremely noticeable and you're just not wanting a bar of it, but there is a part of you that cannot help yourself but to be involved, get involved. So, you're showing signs of wanting time out, time off and all that. And you want to embrace that time off, but people are just constantly throwing shifts at you, or they're throwing workloads at you, or that it comes so easily for them, and yet you can't seem to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And it's so readily available to also to have to go out and work, and yet people are reluctant to give you any time off. So it's sort of, I don't want to say it's not completely working in your favor. However, it is a little uneasy, if you will, as to why people won't give you a break, because we all deserve that sometimes, obviously. It's really strange also that you are going to be approached by somebody who's really struggling with their direction at the moment. This is somebody that looks up to you, and they're going to come to you and ask you for some sound advice, but their approach is a little off, is what I'm getting. And who better to ask than you, because you've got everything that they look for in themselves, and you've got that stability, you've got that financial security, you've got a whole lot of good stuff headed your way, and you have done really well with how you have proceeded with matters in the last few weeks. And so it's definitely been a learning process for you, and you've had to even still to this day process everything as you go along. And you've done this quite diligently, and you've been able to use your knowledge and your power, your skills, to step out into the world and say, hey, I'm ready and I can get through this. And that's exactly what you've done. And so people are looking up to you for, most definitely, they're looking up to that quality that you have in you. It's going to be a little tiring for you nonetheless, but you seem to have it all under control. And if there is anything that is pulling you back or making you feel as though you cannot move forward, it is mostly to do with what's going on inside your head and your heart, and in the home as well. And how that's affecting you up until today is a very big issue indeed. It brings forward a lot of questions about how you're doing with your mental health, especially with your health in general, but mostly your mental health. And if you are struggling to breathe at night, don't be surprised. Especially, I'm getting something around the lung area, and there is a lot of issues to do with your breathing. So this is affecting your sleeping, and so you are trying to get past this, but it's been very hard. And I think that checking in with yourself to make sure that you're good to go in every area when it's to do with your health would be preferable. Again, it's up to you, but you need to take care of yourself as you are progressing through life, because you are doing that part of it very well, and you're actually at a point where you are completing all of the things on your to-do list. There is a to-do list. For example, you had a whole bunch of things written out, whether in your head or on paper. You've had a list of things that you wanted to complete and achieve before the end of the year, because 2023 for you is going to be something bloody amazing, and I cannot wait for that. I cannot wait for you to experience what's coming up. It's going to be incredible. This is just going to be a little bit of a tight spot, a rough patch, if you will, just before the end of the year, and then you will absolutely love what the new year has to bring for you. And I can't wait to do your reading for the new year, because this is one of the biggest things that you've got to look forward to after the storm. Then comes the sun. Okay, I don't think you need to really worry too much. There is so much to look forward to. And it's going to be something that is going to steer you in the right direction. Finally, you get your break. There is a huge achievement towards communicating with people. If you have had a fallout with somebody, which I can see somebody with light brown to medium brown hair, there was a fallout between the two of you, and you're definitely patching things up, but it's going to be a work in progress. So don't rush into anything. You've gathered your thoughts and you've thought things through, and as best as possible, and you've allowed for yourself to become more understanding for others, towards others and towards yourself, and to better understand yourself at the same time is really important. So this is incredible for you. Thank you, Leo.